Hello, welcome to True Talk Hour. I am Mary Odo Sunday, and this is Let's Talk About Them Part 2. This episode is titled Let's Talk About Them Part 2. Are you ready? Let's do this. Silence is dangerous. Silence is dangerous. It does not heal wounds, it deepens them. Too often, we avoid talking about things that truly matter, such as our mental health, our emotions, our struggles, the pain, the hurt, the baggage in our heart. We don't talk about them. We treat them as taboos, as if ignoring them will make them disappear. But silence doesn't erase struggles, it only makes them worse. What happens when we don't talk about them? What damage does silence cause? Ada was raised in a home where talking was discouraged, not about emotions, not about your pain, your hurt, your struggles. She often hears strong people don't complain. Her mother will say this. At age 14, Ada got her first period. She didn't know what was happening to her body. She was terrified. She wanted to ask questions, but she was afraid. When she finally told her mother, she was met with anger. Don't talk about such things. It's shameful. You are a woman now. Behave yourself. So Ada kept quiet. At 16, a family friend started touching her in an inappropriate way that made her uncomfortable. She wanted to tell someone, especially her mom, but she remembered her mother's warning. Some things are not meant to be spoken about. So she kept quiet again. At 18, she started feeling empty. She would cry for no reason, struggle to sleep, and lose interest in everything she once loved. She thought about telling someone, but in her home, mental health wasn't real. You often hear pray about it. So she kept quiet again. At 20, her self-esteem was gone. She believed she wasn't good enough, not smart enough, not worthy, filthy, dirty. She avoided opportunities because she had learned something dangerous. Silence was safer. At age 22, Ada attempted to take her own life. And at this time, that was when the parent asked for the first time, why would you do such a thing? So here's the question. Did the problem start that day? No, of course not. It has started long ago. But our parents were not observant. They were not paying attention. But they never thought of talking to her, sitting her down, asking her what is going on with you, to the point that she has given up on herself. This is one of the danger of keeping silent. The dangers of silence. 1. Silence normalizes suffering. When you keep silence, you look at everything going on in your life as a normal thing, even though they are not normal. When we talk about mental health, depression, abuse, we make people believe their pain is normal, something they should endure alone. So being silent make your struggle normal, make you see your struggle as it's a normal thing. Silence leads to lack of awareness. Awareness leads to poor decision. Such person, when the person is silent, nobody's going to say one or two things to make the person see things differently, and such will be making poor decision, just like Ada in our text has made, attempted to take our own life. Silence creates fear and shame. When we avoid difficult topics, people feel ashamed of their struggles. People say, when I was young, I was raped, so I don't think I'm worthy. I don't think I will ever be accepted by anyone again because they've never seen things differently from what they have in their head. No one has ever made them to see things from another perspective. So silence creates fear and shame. Another danger is it prevents healing and growth. When someone keeps silence, the person keeps hurting. And when you keep hurting, you can't heal. Another danger is silence can lead to tragic consequences, just like we've seen in case of Ada. She was about to kill herself. She was about to kill herself. Silence is dangerous. That is why we need to talk about them. It is time to change. We must talk about it. There is nothing to be ashamed of. Many people have gone through that phase. So, let's speak to someone trustable that could hear us and actually lead us in a right way, make us see things from a different light. We must talk about mental health. We must talk about our low self-esteem, inferiority complex, identity crisis, our emotions, how we will feel. Let's talk about them. We must create safe space. As parents, let's find time to ask our children how they were doing. How they are doing, let's ask them. Where people say I'm not okay without fear of judgment. A place where people will be free to express themselves without being scared of being judged. Because if we don't talk about it, the pain does not disappear itself. It only grows in the darkness. Let's talk about it. Because silence is not safety. Silence is not strength. Silence is a slow death. Let's talk about it. Why? Because lives depend on it. Let's talk about it. Let's share it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Nobody has it 100%. We all have our own struggle too. So let's talk about it. Share it with someone. Ask for help. Seek help. I believe you're going to do things differently. And if someone is coming up to you, open up to you, confiding in you, please don't laugh about it. Help, support. I believe we can do this. As the brave driver, let's grow together, revealing our best, glorifying God, and blessing humanity. If you feel it, you can do it. If you feel it, you own it. Cheers.